Today's video is a little bit different. We're going to talk about exercising and workout, something that's been a passion of mine since I was 15, 16 years old and started going to the gym. And it's something that is a core principle of mine when it comes to daily routines. Now, this product is called the AEKE One. It is AI powered. I was a bit skeptical when it comes to these type of machines, artificial weights and stuff like that. So I'm very excited to jump into this video and show you exactly what this machine is all about and all the customizations you can do inside of it, and also how it's customized to your specific workout needs and goals. So let's jump in. When the AEKE One showed up, it was a huge box, two boxes. One is the bench and the other one is the machine itself. And I was worried I had to spend 2-3 hours assembling this. Now, this is the reason why I don't buy IKEA furniture, for example. It's a Swedish company, I know, but I don't like to spend hours assembling my own furniture that I just bought. I wanted to come pre-assembled, and that is the case with the AEKE One. It came completely pre-assembled. Just unbox it, and then all you got to do is just plug it in. You have the bench as well coming in a separate box, and all of these pieces, they feel high quality, and I really like this design. It's a very, very sleek looking machine. You got a 43-inch vertical 4K touchscreen. You got 2.1 surround sound audio built in, and when it's off, it simply functions as a massive mirror. Now, the design to me is very beautiful, and it seems like a lot of people think the same, because this design did in fact get the famous Red Dot Design Award, which is not bad at all. Now, when it comes to durability and reliability, this machine has gone through over 130,000 durability cycles and 4,500 hours of testing. Now, Ike prioritizes your privacy. This is an AI machine, it is connected to the internet, but all posture, motion, and body data is stored offline, and nothing is actually uploaded to the cloud, so all your data actually stays private. And another thing that is great about AEKE One is if you compare it to other AI workout machines, usually they do have some sort of a subscription service, so you pay monthly for the service. In this case, you pay once, you get the product, and that's it. All the future updates are free, which is great. And the thing is, I use it for 30 minutes, and already I got the first update for this machine that I have here. They do have this foldable platform which you stand on when you do your workout. Now, when it's folded back up, you just click one button and fold it back up. And when it's in that position, the footprint is only about 0.3 square meters, and that is about the size of a doormat. It's also very easy to just stow away because you have wheels underneath, so you just tilt it and move it to whatever position you want when you're not using it. You have a bunch of accessories coming with the AEKE One as well. You have the leg straps, you have the charging cables, of course, rings for the barbell, cable handles, heart rate monitor, paracord, safety release, which turns the weight off immediately if you, for example, if you're doing chest workouts and you can't really turn the weight off, you can have it positioned so that when it touches the chest, it automatically just turns off the weight, and it's very easy to move it out of the way. Last but not least, you also, of course, have the barbell itself. Now, looking at all these accessories here, so just feeling the quality of them, they feel solid, and I like that I can see some hardware on the outside of, for example, the barbell rings. They look beautiful, very easy to just mount them on the machines and on the handles and switch out. For example, the handles for the barbell is very, very easy to do. You just click one button and it pops right off, and then you just put the barbell in. And the K1 uses advanced AI to provide real-time motion tracking and form correction, which is something I don't think I've ever heard of before. So you have a camera in the mirror itself, which you get a cover for, by the way. So if you want to cover that camera up, it's magnetic. You just slap it on there. But this tracks your motion and form in real time and analyzing key skeletal points to guide and coach your movements for improvement, of course, towards what your goals are. Now, the first time you start the K1 up is going to conduct a comprehensive 6-dimension fitness assessment of you. So this covers cardiovascular endurance, for example, posture, strength, flexibility, body composition, and movement patterns in order to tailor workouts specifically for what it is you want to achieve. It's powered by a 750-watt digital servo motor. The system delivers up to 220 pounds of resistance with 1 pound precision. You can go down to 4 pounds, I do believe, is the minimum weight up to 220. So this is a lot of weight, and I personally feel like I do not need more weight than that. It offers 5 strength modes. You have a constant, eccentric, elastic, concentric to diversify your muscle engagement strategies. And you have over 200 classes and 320 distinct movements built in to this machine. Free workouts, and you also have some games built in so the entire family can enjoy this. For example, if you have kids, if you feel like they're scrolling a little bit too much on their phones and you want to get them active, just fire this K1 up and you have skiing games and stuff like that built in to the K1. I want to show you all the programs that you have inside of the AEKE K1. Personally, I like to do free workout. I kind of know what I want to do every day for upper body and lower body, but you do have a bunch of different categories here. Courses, for example, you can go in here. We have strength, cardio, Pilates, Qigong, yoga, and stretch and meditate. We even have some meditation here as well. If we go back in here, you also have AI Coach, which is just for you. This is based on your specific goals. You can set that up here. Beautiful to see that. And last but not least, you have programs and workout plans. So strength and fat burning, strength shaping. You also have stretch and relax. So any type of fitness goals that you have is probably going to be available here. But right now, I want to show you a couple of key exercises that I'm going to use this for with the free workout portion. So let's get right in. Now, of course, it's also very easy to adjust the weights from 4 pounds minimum all the way up to 110 pounds. You also have different modes here. You have constant. So you have the constant resistance. You have concentric, eccentric, rowing, and elastic as well, which is great because then you can simulate having free weights with these bands. There don't have to be a constant tension all the time. But the good news about constant tension, though, the reason why I prefer to use cable machines for a lot of exercises in the gym is because I have the constant resistance all the time. For example, if we were to use a weight, let's just use this phone as a weight, for example. If we had this weight and we're starting to do a bicep curl, it's very easy from this point to lift it up because of the angle. Once you get to 90 degrees, it gets a lot tougher. That is the reason why I personally prefer cables. They give you the same resistance all the way from this point all through the motion. So let's get into some exercises here and let's see what we can do. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that other machines, they offer a movable mounting point. So you can slide these up all the way to this point. That means you can have, pull down exercises specifically for tricep. We can't do that here. However, we do have some options for tricep. I'm going to show you that right now. So click continue right here. Bring the weight down to something easy just to show you the exercise right here. So if you want to do tricep with the AEKE K1, all you got to do, you can either go down on your knees, but you don't need to do that. Or you can just lift it up like this behind the head. You can also do it in a different way. I'm going to show you that in a minute. But this feels pretty good. Definitely engages his tricep for sure. Or you can do it like this. You can use the bench for this, or you can do it without the bench. You can do it like this. Just extend it backwards, step forward a little bit, and then extend it backwards like this. This definitely helps engage some of the back as well, because you need to stabilize your core when you're doing this. Whew, got some nice burn in my tricep. I want to show you a couple of exercises with the bench as well. So easy to disconnect these. You just have a button on the side. Boom, off they go. These handles right here, and I'm gonna plug in the barbell right here. Let's boost this up to maybe 30, stuff like that. Activate weights, and check this out. They actually reach pretty far, these cables. So if we step up here, go up here, extend it all the way up, you can see that the cables extend all the way up, no problems at all, me being 6'1". If we want to do regular good old bench press, very easy to do. You can have the bench this way, but personally, I think it gets a little bit too tight. The angle gets a little weird. So I like to have the bench position just like this. And then we can fold it down, of course. We use a slider that's located right here. There's a handle underneath. You can slide it all the way down if you want to do that. Clicks into place. You can either grab it on the outer parts, or you can have a bit of a narrower approach. But this feels really good. It feels very nice because we have the same resistance across the entire range since the resistance is constant in this case. You can of course adjust the grip and have it a little bit more tricep engaged here as well. So we can engage the triceps once again by using a little bit of a narrow grip. Now, of course, we cannot forget about leg day. So let's activate the weight here again. Let's just do some basic squats. So let's pull this up above our head, something like that. And then all we gotta do, just squat normally, as we normally do in the gym. And that is pretty much it. Very, very easy. And it feels great. It feels like I have control with the wires being connected to the base. No problems at all. Last but not least, we've done two of the three core exercises for a full body workout. We've done the chest, the bench press, the squats. Now we have the deadlifts last but not least. So let me show you that as well and how that works. Similar to what you're used to, really. Doesn't really feel any different from free weights, except for I do believe you have a little bit more of a stability here with the wires. So deadlifts like to have the little bit of wider grip here. And up we go. Straighten them back. Keep your barbell close to your shins. All the way, should almost grind the shins as you're coming up. Can't really have too wide of a stance here. You want to keep your feet on the platform. Well, that's pretty much it. Very easy to do. All the three core exercises that will build your entire body, from the chest bench press, the squats, and then last but not least, the deadlifts. I want to show you one more feature that I think is pretty cool. So when this is off, you can set a wallpaper on here to, come on after 10, 30 minutes, an hour, whatever you like. You change that in the app. We have some beautiful wallpapers here, or you can set your customized one, which I have done here, which is of my cat, Eugene. So what is my final verdict of the AEKE one? I think AEKE has done a great job using AI for something great when it comes to improving your fitness, and specifically how to customize your own goals with this AI technology that we have built into this. I think it's a great idea, and it looks beautiful as well. All the small features, the handles, the bench, everything feels very solid and very high quality, which I personally appreciate. Very easy to store this away when you're done with it. Just fold up the panel and just roll it to whatever place you want. So well done, AEKE, and thank you for sponsoring this video, and I will see you in the next one.